Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a part 1 retrofit of the BMW Harman Kardon sound system on my BMW F20. Now the reason I'm doing this in parts and the reason I'm doing this one first is because this is the most popular upgrade many people want to do on their F20s and also their F22s. Now today I'm going to be installing new door speakers so you can have the speaker and also the tweeters. I have got the molding trims and also the tweeters for my BMW F20. And if many of you guys don't know, my car has the VO code S76 for the hi-fi sound system. Now, on the hi-fi sound system, many of you won't probably know, but the actual subwoofers under the seats are actually made by Harman Kardon themselves. And now I'm not going to be changing the amp on this because I've got another different amp I'm going to be fitting to my F20. And I'm also not going to be retrofitting the subs, and there's a reason for that, which you'll see later on in part 3 of the Harman Kardon retrofit. But right now, we're going to go out to the car and I'm going to retrofit the tweeters, the molding trims, and the door speakers, because I know many of you will do this upgrade, and this is the most common one many of you actually do, because you actually like your hi-fi sound system and you only want to have the tweeters to give it that more better sound effect from the front. So let's go out to the car and let's get on with the Harman Kardon retrofit.
What? Goddamn, get it done, will ya? Woo! When the blow up now, everybody's so unusual with it. Shit. But said times in his rhymes, cause his memories. We running through New York, so you know.
So for this job, you're going to need a TOPDON bit for this job to remove the bolts off the door card. You're also going to need a trim removal tool, just like this, anything flat to remove the door handle trim right here. You will also need one of these to remove the door clips so the door pops off properly, so you don't damage any of the door clips in your process of removing the door card, and then the door card will come off. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it. You're going to have TOPDON bolts just down here, 2 of them right here and down here, then you have another 2 behind here and another one behind the door handle cover right here as well. So that's the first one out. Now, what you want to do is locate the bit where you can move it here and budge it, or you can use this part, and you just want to pull on the door handle itself for the cover, and it will just pull off just like that. Very simple. Now, inside here you have your 2 TOPDONs, which you just want to remove, and you're going to have the other one in here. Right there as well. So these are the bolts that you'll be getting out. These are TOPDONs, if you'll see right here, and this is the size of them, and they're the ones you're going to want to remove. Now on the door handle, you just want to be easy on the trim. You just want to pull it out like that, and then pull it forward, and then take out the piece just like that. Then get your other TOPDON and get your other screw. Now for the door card, you're going to get your trim removal tool. You're going to slot it between here, and if you can see, you just want to spring it forward just like that, and you want to go all the way around the door till it releases everywhere without breaking the clips, just like that, and that is off. Just like that. Now when you're behind the door card, you're going to want to remove all your connectors out of the door. Now there will be quite a few, so just be easy with them, especially the window one and the door one. And then once you've got all that off, that's all your connectors off the door card. Now if you'll see right here, this is the speaker we're going to be replacing to the Harman Kardon one. Again, they're TOPDON bolts. They just released the 3 TOPDON bolts to fit a new speaker, so it can actually fit our tweeter in there as well. Because if you'll see on this one's only got 1 connection, and that's only for 1 speaker. We needed to have 2 sides, input and output, so we can put our actual tweeter there. Now we will go and remove that, and then what we'll go ahead and do is remove all this trimming around the door, so we can then add the tweeter to plug into the speaker. So we'll go ahead and remove that speaker first. So here are the new speakers I've got in my hand, and if you'll see, just up here, you'll see they've got two connectors, input and output, where the other one does not, which you'll see when I take off. This is why we're changing them over to the Harman Kardon mid-range speakers as well, as you will not be able to connect tweeters. You will not be able to connect them into your hi-fi ones like this. So we're just going to take out the plug, then we'll just unbolt that, and we'll use the same bolts to bolt up the new speakers as well. So very, very simple. And it will be the same for the other side as well to do all the speakers. So you're just going to take that out the door. Then if you see here, this one only has actually one connector, and that's the reason why we're changing it over. So now we'll get our Harman Kardon one, and then we're just going to reconnect this. We'll put our plug in now, so it's done. They are a straight swap, so you won't have to worry about the plugs not working. They do fit straight away. And then that's the speaker done. Now we're going to go for the tweeter, to remove all the tweeter. So now we're going to go ahead and just pull the clips off here. Very easy to pull them out, just like that. And what you're going to want to go ahead and do is just work it round to take the trimming off, just like that. So the trim moulding comes off. And just get it out of place. Just like that. Now you are going to want to keep your foam insert for the new tweeters to put it back in. As you'll see here, the foam inserts, the hi-fi ones and the Harman Kardon are the same, so do keep them, otherwise you won't have no soundproofing for your actual tweeters. Now that's the surround off. Now once that's done, you're going to want to reclip your tweeter and everything up. So we'll just put the soundproofing in here. We're going to wrap the wiring around here as well. And they work perfectly. So that's one side done. Now the job will be the same on the other side, so I won't be recording the other side, and if I do, I will put it in fast forward so you guys get to see me do it, but it is going to be the same on the next side. So guys, again, on this side it will be the exact same. You just want to take off this trim underneath the door. And there you have it guys, the Harman Kardon front speaker and tweeter retrofit is now complete. Both door cards are fully done, so I'll leave this video here, and that is the retrofit complete. Now if you do want to undertake this job yourself, it is not hard whatsoever. It only takes actually probably 10 minutes per door to actually do, and then you're fully done. But it is a popular, very, very popular upgrade that many people do, and it is very hard to get hold of the Harman Kardon, especially for the 5-door cars, because they've got the whole trim. You mostly find them for the 2-door models, so if you do find them, do pick them up and do this upgrade. Okay guys, so as you've seen there, I've now retrofitted the Harman Kardon tweeters and the mid-range speakers in the front doors of my BMW F20. Now this can be carried out on all the F-Series models. This doesn't just apply to F20. If you have the hi-fi system, which many USA cars, which I do know, only come with the hi-fi system, and many other brands, you will be able to just do the simple retrofit without no coding. It will just be plug and play to your original speakers. The only thing you'll need to change are your mid-range speakers, because you won't have the input and output for the tweeter. But if you do have the F20, you will need to get the surrounds, the whole surround for the door like I did. They are not easy to source and they are very, very expensive, brand new. And when you do buy them, they will not come with the tweeters. And the tweeters are even harder to source because they're very much wanted for a lot of different cars. So therefore, if you are looking to do this retrofit, I would strongly recommend to look into it and go and buy it if it comes up cheap enough. So this is just part one of the Harman Kardon retrofit, and I will be going on to part two, installing a new amp and also installing the rear speakers for the Harman Kardon system also. So thank you very much for watching this. BMW Dr. Dean here, and goodbye.